we are live.
Hey there, and welcome to GemStars, part of the Untold Stories Project. I'm Wiki, and I will be your host and game master this evening. GemStars is an actual play of Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, by Green Ronin Publishing, taking place in the original setting of the Fondi. Mutants and Masterminds is a D20-based system that allows players and GMs to create heroes and villains out of their brain space. My goodness gracious, this is why I read the script and don't try to memorize it. One of the fun things about Mutants and Masterminds is the inclusion of the hero point. These allow heroes to re-roll a die, take an extra action, recover from dangerous conditions, make small scene edits, and use their powers in creative ways. Each hero starts with one of these hero points and can gain points for good role-playing, funny jokes, clever decisions, having their characters' complications used against them, and by your generosity. That's right, if you subscribe, renew a subscription, or donate bits to the stream, you will generate a hero point that you can then give to the player of your choice. We are a small but growing streaming network, and those follows, subscriptions, likes, and comments, both here on Twitch and over on YouTube, help to keep us visible and paying our bills. Now, let's meet our heroes for tonight, shall we? Say choo-choo, heroes.
Choo-choo,
heroes.
There, that was
close.
not.
That was
No,
something.
it was not close.
Heroes, now that you're all aboard the trauma train, let's go ahead and introduce yourselves. Tell us your name, who you're playing, and to answer our question of the week, which is, what is your character's best memory? And we will start with, what's the first color in the rainbow?
Red, orange, yellow, blue.
Calvin.
Oh no. I didn't think of an answer. Hey everyone. I'm Calvin, and today I will be playing Arcelia, aka Ruby, the red gemstar of strength. I'm here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and also over on, if you're on YouTube, I'm on the Women Dice channel, where we have podcasting and gaming streaming. To answer the question of the day, I was trying to think of, I don't know, what her favorite memory would be. I kind of think, like, that first time everybody got their gemstars and they were all together and the Guardian was just, like, testing them, and they did, like, a little bit of a punch-up. Just I think the new feeling of the experience is probably a pretty good feeling for her, before they actually had to start doing all the superhero stuff. There's still a little bit of it there, but just when it was fresh, I think was the best part. And with that answer, I'll pass it up to Joe.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Joe. I play Sodalite, aka all the other names she has. She is the gemstar of...
Brain space.
Sure, yeah. It's just, it seems like every week I cannot figure out what her power actually is. Seteta's favorite memory. Oh, by the way, that's not actually her birth name. Her favorite memory would be one of the only times her biological mother taught her how to cook. That is, if you remember from a previous answer, one of her favorite things to do is to bake. Like, she likes to bake. She doesn't get to do it often. It's her calm down time. Comes from the first time her mom, the only time her mom had the chance to teach her how to bake, was when she learned how to cook the ginger snaps. It was calm, it was quiet, there wasn't any weird things going on. She was in her favorite place with the nomads, and yeah, it was great. It felt normal when, by what everything people tell her, she does not have a normal life. And so that was the one moment that she was like, that's what normal is supposed to feel like, and that was amazing. And that's it. And Puppy.
Hi, I'm Aunt Peppy. I play Alexandrite or Elliot. She is the gemstar of magic. Her favorite memory is probably when she read her first part of a book. Since she's never actually been able to read a full real book, but one of her favorites that she first got her hands on, because it was considered a lower class book, so a child was allowed to read it, was Shining Justice. So she's read book 7, pages 93 through 85. Or 85 through 93. Those are the only pages that she's been able to actually read.
But I hope she read them backwards.
Yeah. Or honestly, she probably doesn't even know how to read it right. So that works.
There's something shining justice bingo square.
But that would be probably her favorite memory, because that kind of jump-started her in to the idea that other people should get to enjoy stuff too. So that was how that all began for her. So with that, well, since we didn't follow the Roy G. Biv, which...
What?
Thanks,
rainbow.
Started it with the rainbow, so she started it with
the rainbow, but we did not stay with the rainbow.
Oh.
At all.
We kind of went backwards, so you went red to blue, and I went red, blue makes purple.
Okay, so what's purple's? What's the complementary color of purple?
Yellow, which we
Yellow.
don't have one. You could go pink or...
I'll go with amber then, so I'll pass it to Aaron. Close enough to yellow.
Sure, why not? Hi everyone, I'm Aaron. I am playing Braylon, the Amber Gemstar of Transmutation, who also happens to not really be a Lafondian, but in fact be a Gru. And my answer to the question of the day is Braylon's happiest memory is probably the first day they came to Peril, because it gave them the opportunity to now be around people from all of the different cultures of Lafondi, which they really wanted to get to learn about more than just what was, out in the Jade Expanse from the nomad tribes. Also, frankly, being in Peril meant that there were a lot fewer people who had known Braylon for all of their life. The real Braylon, the Lafondian, which meant that they could relax a little and not worry as much about being found out. So, coming to Peril was probably their happiest memory. And I will punt it over to my daughter, Jemmy.
What? No. Why?
Because you're the last...
No.
No, you're not. I'm still going to punt it to you.
No, not ready. I was still trying to think of an answer. Hi, I'm Demi. I've just given everyone a bingo score who's playing. I'll be playing Mary, or Morganite, GemStar, healing and happiness, and apparently getting emotionally shattered by parent issues. Which I at least can say doesn't go for me, as my father is the only thing I have going is my father torturing me, by knowing I don't have an answer.
I think you should be cautious about what you say in front of our GM.
I think I should be cautious about what I say in front of my father, who GMs me for the podcast.
Also true.
Either way, to answer the question, which was a very vague idea, so it's not a wonderful crafted story here, it would probably have to be one of the last few times that her family was all together, which does include when her brother was still there, before mom was crazy strict, before dad spent more time on trips, before my brother was gone, but just, happy memories with all of the family being together.
He's not gone, he's just in a different campaign.
Mary doesn't know that. And if you don't know what we're talking about, you should go.
You should go listen to our podcast.
Heroes of Tomorrow. Sorry. No, that's basically it I've got. So yeah, Brandon.
Hi everyone, I'm Brandon. I play Kingsley Palace, aka world famous singer and entertainer Jade Crystal, aka Emerald, the Gemstar of Fortune. and I was asked to answer the question of the favorite memory of the luckiest person in the universe.
I said best, but whatever.
Well, yeah, best. Well, I think it would be the same as Ruby's. Because she got her powers and she was like super strong, and then my chest started feeling weird, and I don't know. I've never felt that before. I thought it was nice.
It's just a healing light. Don't worry about it.
And with that, I will pass it up to our game master.
Do we count that as the Ruby Emerald flirt, or
No.
No, not yet.
not yet?
That was separate.
Not
That was
yet.
basically us listening to them crush on each other. That's not the same thing as flirting.
All right.
I can't tell you what any of my characters' best memories are because that would ruin the plot.
Dang.
When last we saw our magical girls.
I'm going to interrupt. I'm going to be rude. I'm pretty sure we all know that the Queen Empress, crazy one in the sky, her best memory has something to do with eating worlds. Maybe.
And or
If
maybe
not, I'm terrified.
killing one of Calvin's characters.
If it's something very, very different and mundane, like the first time I pet a kitten. No.
I was wondering what Borvis's favorite memory is.
Oh, yo.
That's not safe for work. So, when last we saw our magical girls, they had started putting their new plans into action, separating into 3 groups to try and get several goals accomplished at once. Sateta and Mary journeyed back to the secret lab under the Ash Keep to discover that things had changed drastically. Braylon and Elliot had returned to Mary's house to have a conversation with the consuls there about what is next for the Lafondian government. And Arcelia and Kingsley stayed behind in Ithium to work on the plans to build the interspatial airship. But they quickly discovered that they would need the resources of Palace Aeromotives to get that accomplished. Eventually, Ruby, Emerald, Morganite, and Sodalite all found themselves aboard Kingsley's private airship heading toward the Sunstone Valley, which was when Mary found out some very worrying information about both of her parents. And that's where we'll pick up tonight.
Were we headed to the Sunstone Valley? I thought we were headed to Eopanon.
I believe you were headed to the Sunstone Valley
Because we got
to check on things.
Arcelia got a call from...
Yeah.
Or no, didn't get a call, but she
mom.
called her family to see what's going on.
She was supposed to go home.
Yeah.
I thought that's where we were heading towards Eopanon because we're also going to try and find a place that could store the stuff. But then we realized we could do that in the Ash Wastes. But we still needed to go there because Ruby's... We want to at least know where Ruby's mom buries the body.
Yeah, sure. Well, at least try to put that fire out.
All right, well, you're headed back to Eokanon then. You're still over the outskirts of the Crystal Tile Mountains at the moment, though, so.
I still have my bird hurt, and I'm a little worried about him.
Yep. Morgan, can you heal him?
I can try. Can I heal him?
You can try.
I'd love to try. That's what I
What
forgot
does
to open.
what does your healing heal and what doesn't it heal?
Let me pull that up.
And is it empathic?
It is not empathic.
Okay.
It's inspiring. There's the healing. Fatigued and exhausted condition, as well as damage. DC 10, 1 degree of success for fatigue, 2 degrees for exhausted. I take on those conditions, and I can't heal my own fatigue and stuff. So if he's fatigued or exhausted, I can take that from him.
Right.
and then I can do the normal healing. Stabilize. I can bring him back from the dead if he dies.
That's
well,
good.
let's
You
What
don't
is
have
your-
the energize or not energy. You don't have restorative, do you?
No.
All right, give me a roll.
Okay. And we've once again figured out treatment is the same, so. That was a really bad roll. Wow, 14.
It's one success.
So the various like injuries that he seems to have had, those actually do heal, but he's still unconscious.
Okay, that's.
He's still breathing though. It's
Yeah,
not
that's good.
doesn't seem to be dying.
That's
What
really good.
was it he said?
My mom's been taken?
Is that it?
Actually, he said mother taken and then passed out.
Yeah.
Do you remember where your mother was or where she was going?
She was gone. Where was that?
Wasn't she heading to?
She went to stay with her aunt in
Yeah. Where?
Obsidian. No, not Obsidian.
No.
Something.
I have a note. I was
Yeah.
given a note. I just don't remember it. Like, this is just Jemmy failing.
I thought she was going to your dad.
She was going
No,
near where my dad was.
she was going to stay with your aunt, so her sister,
Mm-hmm.
who runs a dairy farm in the Obsidian Fields.
Okay.
Okay.
Obsidian Fields. She was.
Yes. Which the Obsidian Fields was also where your father was supposed to have been.
Yeah.
Yes.
But apparently he's gonna be home in a few hours, and Mom's been taken, and that doesn't make sense. A lot of it doesn't make sense. Can I try to call my aunt?
Sure.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Because if she picks up, things have gotten weirder.
That is accurate.
So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Hello.
Hi. How have things been?
Mary?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I haven't heard from you guys in a while.
No.
What have you guys been up to?
Not much. Dad's supposed to be home soon, so that's great.
Home from where?
The Obsidian Fields. He was supposed to be near where you were.
I haven't seen your father in at least 3 years.
It's a little weird.
Where's your mother?
Busy.
What's caused you to call today?
Just wondering if you actually gotten word about my father's location. Hasn't been picking up in a while.
Well, no, you should probably talk to your mother about that. So, it's not my place.
Uh-huh. I'll have to call you longer so we can catch up later.
Well, I mean, you guys could come for a visit.
We'll have to visit soon. I'll see if I can talk them into it.
We have several new calves. I know how you like the babies.
Really?
Hmm.
Alright. I'll see what I can do. Thank you.
Oh. Well, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Just kind of hangs up, sets down the box, has the most distressed look on her face. Mary's not having a good time.
Everything okay?
No, not at all. My dad was supposed to be by my aunt, but my aunt hasn't seen him in over 3 years. My mom was supposed to be visiting my aunt, but apparently hasn't. And my aunt hasn't even heard from any of us for a while, which, I haven't called her in a bit, but if my mom was supposed to be with her, that doesn't make sense. And my mom has been taken. But dad's also supposed to be home suddenly, after not picking up in forever. So no, actually, really not. Okay.
Okay. One
Breathe.
thing
Breathe.
at a time. One thing at a time. So, your dad is back, and it is a weird coincidence, but we don't have any other information on that, so we can set that aside for a moment. Put that in another pile. Your mom. Do we know for a fact that your mom arrived at your aunt's?
No.
So it is like we didn't get confirmation that she was there.
No, but
Like,
Ortisan went with her.
yeah, so it sounds like, I don't know, maybe she got taken on the way.
Yeah, but that wouldn't explain why there hasn't been any contact to my aunt. Because I know my mom. She wouldn't just show up on my aunt's door. Unless that's what Ortisan was doing, but I don't think Ortisan would be that stupid.
Sodalite, are you?
Yeah. She's totally gonna palm the phone off of the Vox off of the table and be like, "What is your dad's name?"
Hey, GM, what is his name?
I hate you, Joe.
Rocky.
Do you know? Do you know?
Do I though? I do. It is Rowney Quinn.
Brownie Quinn.
Brownie?
Yes.
Brownie? Brown? What?
Brownie.
Rowney.
Okay, good to know. And so I'm wanting to see if Soda's gonna use Mary's Vox to reach out to contacts and see if she can't try to trace something about what this guy is actually up to.
Okay.
Okay.
You have.
I have contacts and well-informed.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Yes.
Can I assist with that? Because I have both of those advantages too, and I want to help her out.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
So that is 10, 15, 20. So +3, or is it +5? When I got 3 degrees of success.
5.
So 25.
Yeah, I got teamwork. So I got teamwork advantage anyway. So yeah, +5.
25.
25 total?
Yeah.
Did you add your well-informed bonus to that?
Actually, I don't think I did.
Well-informed doesn't give you a bonus. Well-informed.
It's more of like an RP thing.
Well-informed means that whenever you encounter someone new, you can.
You can make a.
Yeah, no, that's
Gotcha.
right. Like it's when I'm. So yeah, the contacts was when people aren't close by. The well-informed is when I'm talking to them. That's what it is. Yeah.
All right. So you guys get into contact with your various contacts. Soda, I know the type of people you're contacting.
Mm-hmm.
Kingsley, who are you reaching out to?
Her father's an academic, right?
He is kind of like a traveling salesman, sort of. He sells like medical equipment, essentially.
Business community contacts, then.
Yeah. Okay.
Vendors, things like that, people who might have worked with them.
All right. So you guys reach out, and all of your contacts we'll check and we'll get back to you. In the meantime, where are you? Are you still headed toward Eopidon? Or are we changing direction?
When Ortison arrived and gave that message, the first thing Kingsley did was tell the captain to stop, hold, because we're going to need to figure out where we're going after this, and so that we could have a chance to talk it out and not inadvertently get us farther from whichever place we're deciding we're going to go to.
Okay.
Isn't everything just to the east of us? Either one that we would go to?
Okay, so
okay,
opposite directions.
Kind of. They are all, from where you are at the moment, it's all to the east of you. Depending on where you go, you're either going to go northeast or east-east, because the Eopidon is pretty much straight east of you, and Tourmaline, which is where the Obsidian Fields are, is northeast of you.
Oh, I thought we might be going back to the Sunstone Valley.
At the moment, you're kind of in part of the Sunstone Valley.
Okay, yep, I got you. So we're kind of like, we're actually in the Chrysotile Basin.
Basin, yeah.
Okay.
So you're
so I would
partially, but you're partway between Chert and Feldspar at the moment.
Okay. So I would say the possible places we want to go are the Obsidian Fields, Eopanon, or Mary's home.
Mary, do you want to head over? Like, do you want to teleport over to Alexandrite and Amber, see if you can meet your father or whoever that happens to be, if it's really him or not?
I mean, I either have to go or I have to have Amber be me, because I can't.
I can get you there.
You can just. So Amber and Elliot are both at your house at the moment.
Yeah, I can get there. I just.
So you can just GemStars travel there.
Yeah, it's just kind of, I guess, I'm scared to see what will happen.
Well, you know you're going to have two great friends there to help you through this, right?
Yeah.
And we're still going to work on this here, too. Where do you want to go right now to figure out this situation?
I have to go home.
Okay.
You guys were already on the way to go to...
Yep, we got other stuff we need to take care of, but we got this. We can still talk. We
Yep.
can get to each other fast enough.
And, even, going to Eopanon isn't going to be completely out of the way of the Obsidian Fields, that, we can be at we can take care of these two things and then head to the fields from there.
Yeah. Can you guys watch over Ortison?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
From the deck of the ship, where you were all sort of gathered around, you actually hear Ortison's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And he says, Farmer's Market in Tourmaline.
In Tourmaline?
Just outside the Obsidian Fields. She just got taken. I don't know I don't know what happened, but I couldn't help her anymore. And then she went crazy.
Ortison,
Crazy as in like my mom's usual levels, or
No, I mean violently crazy.
what? Wait, who attacked you?
A bunch of people, bunch of fiery people.
Oh, like the ones we fought at Yopanon when we went to Ruby's home the first time. Those people?
I have
weren't
no
there.
idea what you're talking about.
That's right. No, you weren't there. But Mary's mom, or Morganite's mom, went crazy, or the fire people went crazy.
Yes.
She was infected by that same fire spirit thing that was turning people into rage monsters.
Yeah, but they seemed beholden to her somehow.
Do not like that answer.
yeah, not at all.
I need to sleep. I need a nap. I need
You rest.
Hey, Ortison,
What?
you can sleep, but can I check out your memories? I won't poke around any farther than the incident, this specific incident.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna look in my pockets. Has Mr. Pokey found his way into one of them?
Oh, yes. He's asleep.
Mr. Pokey.
Mr. Hedgehog. Excuse me.
What? Oh God, what? What do you want now?
I just was wondering, Ortison seems to be very, very tired. He apparently flew from a very far away, and he is exhausted. I didn't know. Did you or any of the other companions might have something that could help him?
Check with Mousy. That's her thing. Leave me alone.
I reach into my other pocket, grab a mealworm, put it in that pocket.
You hear?
And then I will go to Teta and say, Mousy might have something to help.
Hey, we got a question.
What?
Ortison's hurt, and Mr. Pokey over there said we needed to talk to you.
Oh, Ortison, what did you do? Oh my goodness gracious! And she scrambles down to the ground and sort of crawls up onto Ortison as like her little paws up in his feathers and goes, and Ortison kind of does that roughly thing that birds do. Just stop, knock it off. And after a few moments, he seems to be more alert and awake, and Mousy is asleep, hardcore knocked out.
Hi.
Somebody does have empathic.
You're sleeping so hard. What just happened? And I'm gonna like pop open a different flap, and there's like a little bed in there for her. Okay, Mousy can heal the other gem pets. Did not know that.
Mousy can heal anything.
Are you feeling better?
I mean, am I feeling more like myself? Yes. Am I feeling better?
Hey,
no.
Wait.
I mean, most anything.
A stab wound. Let's just go basic with a stab wound. She can handle that?
Yeah.
Ortison?
Replaced.
What?
What? Can you give us more details on what you were trying to tell us?
We were headed to your aunt's house, like we set up, And we stopped at the farmer's market, the big one that's just outside of Tourmaline, where all of the obsidian field farmers bring all their stuff during the big festival. And we were looking, she was looking through the stalls, and then she went crazy.
Like just out of the blue, had a psychotic break? Is that?
I mean, kind of,
Can I-
that's what it seemed like.
Can I see that memory?
I already said yes.
Okay. Oh, you woke up and I didn't know if it was necessary. And just, they're telling me consent matters. Normally I would just yank it out, but I'm trying to be nice because I have friends and
You're doing fine.
you're an intimidating little owl. Shouldn't be mean to Mari. And if you are like a floating antidepressant, maybe say that to people. What were you doing to her mom? It's been freaking her out. Sorry.
I was doing my job. Just, do you want this? Do you want it or not?
Fine.
There it is. There's
She does
that.
mind reading.
I counted sass a while ago, but
So when you look into that memory, you see he convinces her with his brain magic that she wants to go visit her sister because she hasn't been there in a while. She packs up a bag and they head out. And, you know, they do the normal traveling. They're traveling via the public transport, which is the sort of stagecoach-like thing, for lack of a better term. So they're traveling by land. And in the couple of days since you guys last saw her, that's what she's been doing, is traveling. And they make it to just outside of Tourmaline to the farmer's market, which is a very large, it's like a village set up as a market. And they make it there, and he's up in the sky, sort of flying around, you know, doing what he does, looking at stuff, keeping an eye every now and then on her mother. And he sees some of those people that, yes, they look exactly like the ones that you have fought in Iopanon and
At the school, I think.
yes, at the school. I was like, there was one other place. And they look like those people. And he sees a couple of them and he gets concerned and he circles back to her mother and sees that she is sort of surrounded by these people. And he goes down to try to get to her, and they all attack him, including her mother, who looks very different.
Oh, so.
don't want her to look different.
Like, so did she look like the blue flame commander from Iopanon the first time? Or
Yes.
Okay.
And also the second time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So whereas I think before we were assuming that the blue flame guys were like commanders of the Flameo Hotmen. Did we ever figure out if they were possessed first and they were still bystanders, or were they like plans? We never figured that out, I guess.
Nope.
No, I don't think we did.
Nope.
No.
I've obviously relayed all the stuff Wiki said to everyone. Blah blah blah.
Everyone, or just everyone present?
Everyone through the mind link.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's too weird and important, because now very afraid that Dad is a part of it, because I really don't want to think Mari's dad is that absent. Like, with the way Mari acts about her parents, like, is he an absentee father? Or is there another possession thing happening here?
Is he a bad father or is he evil?
He's
I
not
mean,
a bad father, but he is not around a lot.
what you said? He'd started Phoebe off on more and more of these trips ever since my mom kind of went a little more crazy.
He's always done the traveling salesman thing. He's always been in and out.
Mm-hmm.
It's how he provides for the family, essentially. But yes, after your brother went missing, it became even more frequent.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very, very important question. Does possession count as kidnapping?
Yes,
that's a
because it
kidnapping.
is a kidnapping of your spirit instead of just your body. Sorry.
We did have
So
At the end of that memory, all the people were still there in Tourmaline, right? Those fiery people?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
there were a lot of them.
This just became a GemStars problem, so I think Arcelia's problems can wait.
Maybe, but one, I think we put off your problems long enough. Like, your mom seems like she's ready to murder, and two, there's still some connection here. There has to be. Like, this is getting too weird about how we're all wrapped into this some way, shape, or form. I think.
And Arcelia, I will say the time it will take us to get to Tourmaline, and GM, correct me if I'm wrong about this, but this is not something we'll be able to interfere with. What I mean is,
the time it took
if
for
it's just
Ortizen
an
to get
attack,
here.
if it's just an attack, we won't be there. It'll be over by the time we get there. If they're establishing control, there won't be a huge difference between getting there straight from here or stopping by Eopanon first.
The distance between where you are and Eopanon and the distance between where you are and Tourmaline is about the same.
Yeah.
And
the difference between Tourmaline and Eopanon is a little over half the distance between where you are now and either of those two places.
I mean, we are ignoring the fact that I can get us to Tourmaline.
That's true.
But then
also, Ortizen flies very, very fast.
Yeah. We can go there. I still have a few hours before Dad gets home.
Right. Yeah, and Amber, you make a good point. I was just expecting Mary's father to be home pretty soon, and whatever's going on with him, I think Mary should be there with some backup just in case.
Ortizen?
But if
Ortizen?
Mm-hmm. What?
Mary told us, no, Mousy told us that you are able to see through your feathers.
He just gives your pocket a dirty look.
Can Mousy tell us not to tell him that?
This is important though, because we need to know whether or not Ortizen
Is it true?
A feather in Tourmaline.
Yeah, it's true.
Did you leave a feather in Tourmaline?
Intentionally? No.
And you see through one that's unintentionally left. We're just trying to figure out what to do.
He just stares at you and blinks the way owls do, one eye at a time.
Yeah.
If there is an outbreak of those flaming possessed people, I think we need to be there now. We don't have time to talk about it. I can get you all back to your ship quickly enough afterwards.
Okay.
Do you want me to go and check it out first while you and Ruby keep going towards the Openon to deal with that and take care of the stuff that you need to take care of to finish constructing this big old ship? And like, none of us can do that. I thought part of us going to the Openon was to figure out where the ship is going to be built and stashed.
I think what we can do is just have the ship continuing on to Openon. And
we know how to find that.
We can all go to Tourmaline. And then come back to the ship later. It will be a little tricky protecting our identities. And at this point, I'll note that, like, as soon as Soda was going to make an attempt to bring everyone in, I believe that requires all of us to be transformed, right?
Yes.
That I would be ushering us. Okay, let's do that in the library.
Yeah, I kind of got the sense your ship captain knows something's up.
Yeah.
He doesn't know exactly what.
We've teleported off this ship enough times.
Plausible deniability.
I just figured
I'm
it's really
sorry.
nice.
This is Joe asking, what form are you guys in right now?
Mary is still Morganite.
The moment you started doing a discussion, because we were all in our normal forms when we got on the ship.
Soda wasn't.
You were like
Soda definitely was not.
Yeah.
Soda is always Soda now.
Right, I de-transformed.
But the rest of us de-transformed. You were hiding. And so you have been either hiding or staying in the library. So when you wanted to reach out, I would have been like, okay, well, we got to transform and everybody into the library.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And so now we're in the library having this conversation transformed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can just actually leave this window open. And that should be a way for Amber to get through when they come back.
I can go ahead and make a point of contact there. I mean I know places and I just need a shadow. So
if that's the way it works, that's great too.
I mean, like, zappy zaps to get out, great. Like, whew, that's great for all of us. But I can at least give us a teleportation point.
Fantastic. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right.
What do you mean a teleportation point?
So I'm gonna go ahead and pop into like a bathroom of one of my contacts because apparently that's her default. And so now other GemStars can teleport to me in another freaking bathroom if it's real fast, where she's gonna just walk out.
Okay. Where?
I'll say in one of the small markets on the outside of Tourmaline. There is a little cafe with perfect little pork dumplings that she loves to eat. So she comes out of that bathroom.
Okay. This would probably be part of the farmer's market village, would be my guess. Is that where you're trying to head?
No, because she definitely knows that village area, and no, she's not wanting to get dumped there. She wants to be like 8 blocks away, if it's modern city terms.
Okay. She will actually come out in Tourmaline proper then.
Okay.
Which is a couple of miles away from the farmer's market.
Okay.
Okay. Come out and
do you want me to do a stealth check, or
are you trying to? If you're trying to stealth, then yes.
I mean, I think there's like blending with the crowd is different than just true stealth. But
are you trying to blend in the crowd while dressed up as a
that's
ghost?
rude. No, hero point that bull. No.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, but I want you to keep it.
No.
Joe is not Calvin.
What do you mean?
No, as Sodalite, unacceptable. It's like she went to stealth and went, no, I slipped on a pebble. I'm trying that again. Now I got this.
Actually, what happens is you perform your shadow movement, for lack of a better term, and as you are getting ready to step out of, you get 1 foot out of the shadows in the bathroom, and you realize someone's already in there. And so you have to wait for them to be done and leave. And then you step out into the bathroom.
So one little RP thing is like she gets there and she goes, "Oh no, someone's pooping. Hang on."
Oh, sure.
Oh my god, it's really smelly.
Stay strong.
Okay, they're leaving. Okay, just... Yeah, no, it's all clear now.
Can you... Oh, you're still in the... Great. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Everybody converge on soda in the
In
toilet.
the bathroom.
Mhm.
Okay, GemStars, let's converge in the bathroom.
Let's go.
Right, and Mary's dad isn't going to, because I was thinking he was going to be there sooner. He's not going to be there for a few hours still.
Have at least,
Yeah.
hopefully, as long as that wasn't a lie too about his timing.
Let's give ourselves
forgetting that
90
we can
minutes.
travel. I keep forgetting that we have multiple ways of traveling across the continent near instantaneously.
Literally.
Ruby will actually probably check in with Alexandrite and Amber and just ask, is everyone secure there for now?
Yes.
Hey, can you maybe get them out of the living room before you teleport to the bathroom, so that if he does get home, he doesn't see them?
Wait, you don't want the politicians in your house anymore?
I'm saying kick them out of the house. I'm saying kick them out of the front room. See if you can get him into like a bedroom or something, so where he won't go. Actually, not that this one.
There's hiding them in your house is worse than having them be there and saying we took refuge here because your daughter let us.
Fair, but they don't even know I let them.
Well, they know that they were told this was a safe place to come.
Yeah, okay, sure, that works, yeah.
And remember, Mary, you're working for me, so that would make sense.
Well, Dad doesn't know that part, but yeah.
We just got a Prime subscription from
Ooh.
Ladus, who says it's Kingsley's lucky day. Extra hero points
Oh,
that way for Lucky 13.
It's always Kingsley's lucky day.
Right?
but then it makes it's
Yep.
everyone's lucky day at that point. Like, I love it.
I just
so
closed Roll20. Of course, okay.
right around back at Mary's house, by the way, right around that time where you guys are discussing this, trying to figure out who's going where, what's going on, who's coming over here. Council Hydrox comes back in.
Okay.
He was doing things.
Right.
Yeah, he was busy. And he confers with the other consul who is in the room, whose name I cannot think of at the moment. Hold on. This is why we take notes.
Never.
I have it if you need it.
Dorna, Consul Dorna. And he confers with her for a moment, and they seem to be in agreement about something. And he comes over and says, I've spoken to the Imperator. She is also eager to reestablish the proper governmental workings. And so we are going to meet with her in a... Let me look at the map for a second. Yes. So we are going to make our way to Diaspora in Bria and meet with her and her people and the other consuls that she has been able to get in contact with and work out a plan.
Makes sense.
Are you coming with us?
No, I have other errands that I need to attend to. I'm still coordinating with the GemStars. But I will be in touch, and you can, of course, box me.
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Get back onto the actual character sheet and not the bio and notes. Nope. That is a 2 for a 8.
Okay. Yeah, so he shakes his head and says, yes, I will keep you informed of any developments, and you can inform the GemStars.
Wonderful. And if you're coming back, I'm stepping down as acting consul.
He kind of chuckles and says, yes, I assumed. Does your friend have a mode of transport that we can procure, that we can
I'm guessing.
What is the word I'm looking for?
Can they use the car?
Yeah, essentially, but
Procure.
there was a term. No, there was a name. There was a term. I was like commandeer.
Commandeer. Requisition.
Yes.
So official.
Probably not. I don't think so.
They have a cart, if you recall. They have a cart.
Okay.
But it's been broken for years.
Right. So, I will say, unfortunately, they do not.
I'm certain that. What the heck was her name? What's the rude one's name?
The rude one's name is...
The rude consul from Larimar?
Is it
Yeah.
Portia?
Yes.
Portia.
I was like, she's named after a car. What car?
Yeah, Portia.
Consul Nissan.
Portia Cooper. God.
No. So Portia, I'm certain that Portia has ways for us to get around, and he just gives her this look, and she's still, all tied up, but she goes, which you take to mean yes. If the Imperator is asking for us, I will get us there.
I am ready to cooperate now.
Good.
And then she kind of does this, release me, you infidels. Consul Hydrox will walk over and start to untie her and undo the gag.
Is her robe no longer made of metal?
Oh, that's right. I forgot that's how you guys had tied her up.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to assume that that was undone when it was clear that Braylon had to leave the premises.
Yeah, because...
You're the only one.
Because otherwise it seems dangerous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have been able to, take her to the restroom or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
So, yeah, he'll walk over and untie her, and she's like, I have never been treated so poorly in my life, and you will all pay for it. But for now, we have other priorities. Gather your things. We have to move now. I'm not waiting for you. And she just beelines for the front door. And both Hydrox and Dorna sort of roll their eyes and shake their heads and make their way after her.
Good luck.
And just
And then as soon as they're gone, all right, let's go join.
in the
I will
bathroom.
say to the air where I assume Alexandrite is. let's get.
No, I uninvisibled myself because they told me they'd already seen me. So
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, then let's get over to Soda.
she'll just rest her hand on your shoulder.
You guys can just be there.
Yeah.
Still gonna creepily just like put a hand on the shoulder.
Yep.
Oh no.
So
extra long when she's transformed.
So as our magical girls convene themselves in a public restroom once again.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I keep doing that.
That is where we are going to take our break for the night. We will be back in 5 to 7 minutes after we have possibly visited our own public restrooms, stretched our legs, refilled our waters. We will see you in just a few moments.
With Soda, every restroom is a public restroom.
Yeah.
Ah.
We're on break.
And even before you see it, you can hear the absolute chaos that has clearly broken out in this little village, this little shopping center. When you get there, that is the only way to describe it. It is absolute chaos. There are people running everywhere. There are blue fire people throwing fire at buildings, at people, toppling carts, just causing general mayhem and ruckus.
Okay.
And you're not real. There are more of them than you have ever seen in one place.
Okay. I will find an alley that a little lizard can get into.
Okay.
And...
Let's see. Okay, you'll find the emptiest spot that you think people are probably not really going to be paying attention because, well, there's other things to worry about.
Well, at the moment, I'm a tiny little lizard, and I'm going to summoning the people who are really good at stealth. So,
let's see.
And if you'd like, I will make a stealth roll in my tiny little lizard form.
I think you're okay. I'm just trying to get the map to move for me.
Gotcha. Big map?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And it's not what I asked you to do. Stop that.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
It's the map. Down there. And it's not helpful. Stop that. So because it's so big, I was moving it around and I moved it off a little bit. And then it did that thing where it jumps up and now I can't but it didn't let me unclick on the map. So now it says I'm clicked onto the map, but when I try to go back to the map, it shoots it back up.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
Yeah.
And now it won't move it at all. Cool.
Huh.
Anyway, so you guys find yourself in a little alleyway. And boop yourselves over. Who is going into the alleyway? All right.
I mean, I guess technically anyone can, but my suggestion would be Alexandrite and soda.
Do a thing real quick. All right, so I'm going to move you guys to the map. The three of you will find yourselves in the southwest, not quite corner, but the first alley in the southwest corner.
Yep.
Oh my god,
At the
it's a
bottom.
big map. Oh my lord.
Ooh, this is gonna be hard to frame.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. The audience can get a pretty big view.
Oh,
You said they're in the southwest corner?
Found him.
I see him.
More or less, yeah.
A little pink trail. I'll ping near it.
Little ping trail.
yeah.
All right,
Oh my
so
goodness.
that is where you guys are at the moment.
Okay. Shall we go scout?
Okay.
There is screaming and explosions and just, it's, again, only way to describe it is absolute chaos. There are small fires in and around some of the buildings. There are tipped over carts. There are crates and boxes and vegetables and just strewn everywhere. And there are people running everywhere because there's not really a good place to get away from these people unless they run out into essentially the farmland fields.
Right.
Are the M's the bad guys or the B's the bad guys?
The
These
bees
are
are the
bystanders, M's
the
are
bees-
minions.
correct.
Minions, okay.
All right.
But red is bad, yellow is good.
So I will telepathically, relay all of that to Ruby and say, happy to go do some scouting, but you're our leader. You tell us if it's better to just engage and put a stop to this.
See,
Elliot's already wandered off, by the way. She's already going up to the other minion.
Ruby will say, see if you can locate the flaming figure that is Mary's mother, and I can come in and help provide a distraction to these guys.
Okay.
Emerald and Morganite, I could use some backup.
You got it.
All right, stealthy people. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let me know what you are doing before everybody else comes in and rolls initiative.
Okay. I'm scurrying around the map. Like I said, I have I can move a half mile in a move action.
Okay.
So I'm scurrying around to try to find the flaming figure who looks like Mary's mom.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Let me make sure that's correct in this form. Okay, yes. That is a 31.
All right. So you will find 4 figures that all look almost identical.
Okay.
Actually, as you're looking, when you're really looking, all of the flaming figures look pretty identical. But there are 4 that stand out.
Okay.
As possibly a little more powerful. They seem to be directing the other figures. And if you're looking around the map, those are going to be the figures with the red dots, or not with the red dots, with the dots on them. They're the blue ones. Like this one is the closest one to where you currently are. You can see the blue ping down in the...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So they all look like that.
Okay.
With for player information, they each have a different colored dot on them. And those are the only ones you can see at the moment that look like they're possibly the leaders, but nobody really looks Lafondian anymore.
Okay.
Which is something that you're used to. The last 2 times that you encountered these,
they didn't really resemble
people,
the person they were before they got possessed.
Yeah, they didn't really look a whole lot like themselves.
Okay. Well, then I will just simply scurry as much as I can in 2 move actions to identify where the 2 or where each of them are, so that we all have as players what we can see by zooming out on the map.
Yeah. So they're essentially kind of like quadrants. Each I've got 4 in my mind. There are 4 little quadrants of the place, and there is one in each of them.
Kind of separated by like the fountain in the middle.
Kind of, yeah. Although there is one standing on top of the fountain, just tackling it up and throwing fire everywhere.
Yeah, because like the bottom right quadrant doesn't really have a guy there, but there's 4 because of the one in the center.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then I will position myself right next to the fountain so that Ruby can come to me and deal with dude in the fountain.
Oh, great! You guys are gonna make me split up in my whole mapping. Okay, cool.
I'll move myself over there so that you don't have to.
I still have to move back and forth.
You do, but
it's fine.
Sorry.
It is what it is. I'm the one that made the map this big.
You are. I know this pain.
All right, so is everyone else booping in? Soda, what are you doing?
There's a lot going on here.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Can I, even if this takes, maybe, well, what if I use fudge?
I didn't know you had that power.
I know, I'm sorry, that's
the brown GemStar.
I want to use psychometry to try to read the situation, but I'm getting caught up with, do I want to like power stunt psychometry and read like one of the weirder ones with the dot, or do I want to do like psychometry to read the space, the history of the space that we're in? Because normally if I use it, it's just on one object.
Mm-hmm. Because you have to touch it.
This is so much bigger than one object, so that's why I was like, does this take a power stunt from his?
If you did it for the space, yeah, that would be a power stunt.
Mm-hmm.
And remember that you have to touch whatever you're trying to read.
Yeah, so it's like, she's gonna be crazy and like touch the ground and read the whole space, or is she gonna just be crazy and run up to that person and be like, who the fuck are you? Or who the and grab them and try to read them. I'm gonna power stunt
Okay.
and read the village.
Okay. Does that take you to 0?
Yes.
Okay.
Which sounds like a bad idea, but also
Uh,
never. Technically, she's super sensory, so I'm trying to play that up and like sense the whole village at once.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you bend down and you put your hand on the ground and you reach out with your sort of psychic powers and you link yourself to the place. In a flash, you get basically the entire history of this place sort of shoved into your brain all at once. From its first creation, when the first bricks were laid, when the first buildings were made, the very first time that the farmers market occurred, the first families that moved in, that's all coming into your brain. And you sort of shift through it to find the more recent history. And you see a huge group of people. They all seem like probably people from the region, farmers, artisans, various shopkeepers, housewives. There's a few kids in the mix. They all come. They have all descended on the farmers market village as a unit, and as they enter, they spread out, and moments later, that group becomes these blue fiery people, and they start to sow chaos. They start to wreak havoc across the entire town, the entire village.
Anywhere in that do I see Mary's mom, either before or after or during transformation?
If you want to look for her specifically, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Went to 2.
All right. So you, again, you're sifting back through, and you're trying to find the moment as they all enter and they're all together, and you're trying to locate her. And she seems to be, you see her for a moment in the crowd, and then she's not there as the group moves through.
Ugh, okay. My head hurts now.
It would definitely hurt, because that is a lot of information that just got downloaded into your brain.
Yeah. So what is Soda doing? She is now sitting down on the ground staring at a cobblestone going, what the hell did I do?
Alexandrite, what would you like to do before everyone else bloops in?
Well, she snuck up behind the minion that was standing there. That's right outside where they are.
By the cart there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she, I'm probably using this power the wrong way, but I want to try it. She's going to try and aggressively suffocate him.
Yep, that's the right way to use it.
He's basically just kind of wanting to go up and essentially put a sleeper hold on him without actually touching him.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, that's what the power does.
Well, I mean, technically it's a ranged power because I'm supposed to like do it away from them, but I want to get like real close and like feel him leave the breath leaving his body.
Cool. That's not
permanently, right?
Sure.
Okay. You tell me how that power works, and I will tell you how that power works.
So this modifier causes an affliction to increase incrementally without any effect from you. If the target fails a resistance check to end the affliction, it not only persists, but increases in effect by 1 degree. There was even an exclamation point.
What is the what is it resisted by? I'm assuming fortitude.
Mhm.
Correct.
It does require an attack roll, but
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. It's
although since he's invisible, they would be vulnerable.
and I'm sneaking up behind them, so I'm like they're super unaware of me coming at them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna use my hero point. Roll that again.
Probably don't need to if they're unaware of you.
Yeah,
That's
no,
true.
you're
If
good.
they're a minion. That's true.
Yeah.
Yep, you're fine. Okay, so you gonna roll? That is an 11. So they are currently stunned. This
If they're-
particular. Oh right. Yeah, because this is a minion. This guy just sort of passes out.
And then you stop, right?
It does
he just
make
sort of
incapacitated, not dead.
He's just sleeping. It's fine.
and as this person passes out, the flames kind of go out, and you see what looks like a farmer in front of you.
Does she know what a farmer is?
No.
Yes, you know what a farmer is. You have farmers on Shadowfall.
They look a little different than these farmers.
That's
Yeah,
kind
but
of all you have. They look like a poor to you.
The pores.
Yeah. All right. Now I would like everyone to please roll initiative. Oh, those of you who haven't booped in yet, where are you booping into? Ruby, I'm assuming you're wanting to boop in over by Amber, by the fountain.
Yeah, Ruby's plan was to boop in, say something loud and heroic, and get as much attention as possible.
My mic was off. Anyway, I'm also actually gonna be by that, because if I can use my light, I can definitely attract some attention.
I'm gonna be by wherever Ruby is. And
We're all popping in the center.
how are people able to roll their initiative?
because the three of us who are already there have tokens that are on the map.
Yep.
Yeah, but the people who
Wait,
don't
wait.
have tokens on the map have initiative. Are they just not showing it?
They're just not on. I mean,
Roll
they shouldn't be on the
private.
tracker.
Okay.
And actually, the only people who rolled look so far are.
Yeah, I guess they are.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Amber,
Yeah,
where are you?
I'm right there next to the fountain.
Lizard
Oh,
form token is small.
okay.
Still
Very,
lizard
very
form.
tiny.
Lizard
Sorry,
form,
you
lizard
were-
form.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
I'm tiny.
I know, I knew that. It was just you were covered up by something
Oh, okay.
on my.
I don't like the sound of that.
Not
The little-
loving it either, but
The little circles that pop up.
yeah.
When on your tokens.
Right.
My mic was muted though. It's always embarrassing when I'm like talking and looking at the map, and then the Zoom little thing pops up. It's like, you're muted, and it's like, thanks.
All right. Boop.
I guess I should probably ask, is Alexandra invisible?
Boop.
Yep, Alexandra's invisible.
Yes, Alexandrite is always invisible. Boop. All right. Everyone should have access to their tokens now.
Yes.
Here I
Yeah.
am.
Was it just me and Soda over here in this awkward corner?
Yep.
It sure is.
And Soda's passed out on the cobblestone.
I'm not
Not
passed out.
out. She's just
I'm just
questioning
like-
her life decisions.
Oh no. I'll be fine in a minute. Give me 6 seconds.
Let me know once everyone is enrolled, and I will get us going.
I have.
Yeah, Mary just needs to roll her initiative.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi is being laggy.
Because it's a giant map.
All right, that is
Yeah,
everyone.
that was great.
All right, Amber. Everyone is booped in.
I'm gonna scurry over to Mr. Cackling Flame Guy
Okay.
and bite him on the ankle.
Oh, okay. That is orange dot. Let me-
That is a 30 to hit, Mr. Orange Flame Guy.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's DC 18 toughness save.
All right. Ooh, that is an 11. Isn't that poison too? So,
No. Oh wait, yes, the lizard form is poison. Yeah, so he can also give me a fortitude save.
All right. What is that? That's 7, right?
Huh?
That is 7 difference.
Oh yes, the difference between 11 and 18 is 7.
Yeah.
Yes, so a bruise and a daze.
Come on. Give me the. All right.
And then
not loving that.
a DC 20 fortitude.
That's a 15.
Okay, so he loses 5 character points off of his stamina. So that would be 2 points off his stamina,
All right, stamina. Where are you hiding? There you are.
which would also drop his toughness by 2.
Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Oh, whoop, nope, that was the wrong one. I'm like, why didn't it change? It's because that was strength.
Oh yeah, no, that does something entirely different.
Let's try that again. All right. Okay. That's not great.
It's a painful little bite.
We're not happy about that, Soda.
Oh my god, guys! So it's like the creepy crowd. It's not her mom, but her mom's still weird. So she's just gonna like get up, and if I can click on my character, she's gonna get up, and I think my character is on the wrong layer. I can't grab her.
Weird.
Could be able to. Oh, the
It won't.
token is not representing Soda.
It should be.
It
Hold on.
doesn't have that here.
It won't. It won't
Oh.
let me click on it either.
I got her now. Okay. Yeah.
Weird. It still won't let me click on it.
Weird.
So she's essentially gonna come out here and hit this little minion.
Okay.
Not going to go for the flaming guy over to the left.
I feel like she didn't realize he was there.
Okay.
That like she saw Alexandrite punch this one minion, and she's just like running, and she's like, next person, clock him. Next person, clock him.
Sounds reasonable. All right,
It's
what are
a
you
great
doing?
Time for takedown, too.
I have takedown too. It's just I'm not in a cluster of minions yet.
Takedown 2 lets you move.
Yeah. But you cannot move over, like there's the hang
you can
on
only
and
move your normal movement distance, but
Yeah. But you can
So
move
it's like-
between them.
Yeah, but I'm using my full distance just to get to this one minion, so I can't. I'd feel bad booping between minions at that point. Not bad for the minions, but like OP kind of bad.
You have throwing knives, don't you?
I do. I do have those. Am I just okay? My attacks are up here. Wow. I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, stab him then.
22.
That'll hit.
17
It is a
Toughness?
16.
fortitude.
Toughness. Yeah.
Get better.
And boop. They go down like a sack of potatoes.
Great.
And then their fire, once again, fire goes out and they just look like a normal person. Probably from the area.
Does he look like one of the people I saw in the group?
I mean, yeah, they all look.
Yeah,
They all
local
look
farmer-ish.
very, like, yeah, local farmers, artisans, families. Oh, this is not a good time for you to start not responding. A thing is going to do a thing, Emerald.
Give me one second. I'm gonna check something real quick. Where is it? Where is it? I am going to shout out, both out loud and in my brain, GemStars, time to shine. I don't know why I suddenly went Southern.
I don't know either. I was about to ask.
Lovely.
Yes, I got a bingo.
So
You did? No
I
fair.
did. They got me bingo.
plus
Oh.
5 to everything.
+5 to everything.
Are you going to move or anything?
Let me check something real quick. Yeah, I think I'm just actually going to move over to here.
Okay. Alexandrite?
If I wanted to do something with Soda, I'd have to wait till her turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna wait. So I'm gonna come out and I to come over here.
I assume you're still invisible.
Correct. And then I'm going to replicate myself.
Of course you are.
I'm gonna use all 8 of my people. And they're all
Of course you are.
they're all gonna be giant.
Can your minions be invisible? I think they're visible, right?
I think once I make them, everybody, like, I become visible. I can't
Yeah.
hold them invisibly.
Okay.
So basically, all of a sudden, one human pops up, or one demon pops up, and then 8 large demons come out around her.
One more. Doopy doopy doop. Excuse me as I take a moment to label all 8 of these. Oops, nope. Well, not just label them, I have to make them appear.
Where's the original me?
In the middle.
Okay,
The one without a dot. You have
I'm
dotless.
dotless.
You should have control over all of those. Yeah, okay. Because that's not going to scare the civilians even more.
Yeah, but at least I'm like targeting. I'm pinpointing like what I'm targeting.
Uh-huh. Are you all done now?
Well, I can do more than that. I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm pretty sure you're done.
That's just a free action for her.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I hate that power. I hate it.
Damn.
Yeah, I can still make each one of them now do something.
I hate everything about this power.
If it makes you feel better, I'm going to do as our powers combine.
I disapprove.
Oh, that's garbage. Oh, that's not bad. So, do they have all the same things that I have?
No, they are 0/0 stat.
No. I mean, in terms of like, do they all have a silver dagger? Because I'm carrying a silver dagger. Do they all?
I mean, probably like.
Because my thought process is I'm going to have them all throw a silver dagger at this one flaming person.
I mean, sure.
Okay. Would it just be throw, or would I do the silver dagger?
Throw.
Just throw.
But the minions don't have like bonuses.
Right. So really, you could just roll a d20.
Yeah.
Which I think my throw, it has no it has no attack bonuses.
Oh well then, yeah, that would do the same thing then.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I wanted them to throw it at him, because I'm like, then I don't have to like try and think about it.
Okay.
So I have to do it 8 times?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh god.
One of them might work.
That one's one of the green ones. They're kind of they were a bad replicant. Oh, Jesus. It's both of the green ones. The green ones suck. That's what I'm going to go with.
Oh, wait, are there 2 green ones?
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be 2 green ones.
That's fine. Oh, wait, shit. What number am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do I have? 8? 6, 7. Ugh.
It's double dot.
Oh my god. Some of them were successful. Not all of them were successful.
Yeah, none of those are successful, actually. Oh, wait. There might be one. Hold on.
18?
No, none of those are successful.
Not a single one of those are successful?
Not a single one. But you sure didn't get their attention.
An 18 did not hit that stupid thing.
Yeah, the 18 did not hit that stupid thing.
That's terrifying. Good information.
I mean, an 8 dodge is not that high.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The snowball scene all over again.
Kinda, yeah.
Would real Alexandrite like to do something?
Well, since she let her minions be a distraction, she's going to she's going to magic missile him
Okay. And that will hit because it hits.
Because it's magic missile.
Because it's magic missile.
Oh, I'm like, how do you know?
Because it says perception range.
Yeah. The D25.
If you can see it, you hit
Wait,
it.
I got +5s on all those, didn't I?
Yep.
Oh. No, the minions weren't there when you
they weren't
activated.
here.
The minions.
Oh, because they weren't there.
You do, but the
Yeah.
minions.
I do. Okay.
Were not.
I was
You
like,
do,
oh,
but they don't. That's a 27 toughness. You certainly have this person's attention now. Oh, and let's find out what happens. Actually, a few minions are going to do some mini things. Minions, where are you? Where is your sheet? All right. How about everybody's gonna Hellfire Blast you because, well, looks like fun. So the minion up here.
I was gonna say, which minion is that?
This one right up here is going to shoot at the purple dotted minion because they don't know it's a minion. It's big and they're going to hit it. I'm assuming that a 20 will pop purple.
Yes.
So no more purple. This minion is going to aim at orange because they're closest. With a 17. They're at base, right? They're at 10.
Yeah. Dodge parry 0.
All right. This one up here is going for blue. I will pop that minion. All right. Let's see. Alexandrite, make me a stealth check, please. And I need blue, need red.
That'd be a 7.
Oh, okay. It's not great.
Seeing as my stealth is 5.
You're just invisible all the time.
All right.
And
Well,
that's the difference.
Red Dot guy is pretty sure he knows which one is the real you. So he's going to see if he can hit you with some Hellfire. There's a 19 hit.
What is that?
Your dodge.
Yes.
Okay. Is a 24 toughness.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
So the thing is, regardless of whether or not he knows which one, they are minions with the sacrifice.
Oh, do they have auto interpose?
Yep.
Well, it's not automatic. I mean, she could choose not to let them take it, but yes, anytime she wants, she can make them take it.
Can I roll and see if I make it and then decide to let them take it?
I'm not sure, actually. Let
I
me check.
don't think so, but yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna roll no. You have to decide before you roll.
My toughness is 15, so the potential is there that I could make it. And how
Your
cool would it
toughness
be?
is not 15.
My
That's it.
toughness?
Not when you don't. The character sheet isn't flippable. Your toughness is 15 if you're not invisible and or don't have your minions.
Yeah, you get a choice of invisible, minions, or toughness.
Yeah.
So then how do I... What?
You just got to remember that.
Yeah, there's no way to automatically have the character sheet turn it off if you're using one of the other powers, but...
What is it without that?
1.
So toughness of 1 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna wanna
Then I'll throw a minion in front of him.
All right, we'll choose this double dot here that's because they're the closest. All right. Well, that was fun. Ruby.
Okay.
And yes, you do have to decide as soon as you would be hit before you would roll the toughness save.
So Ruby is going to do a couple of things. First off, I want to see if I can knock that person off of the top of the fountain.
Okay.
So I was going to try to apply some knockback to the attack. I don't know if I need to do that as like a maneuver or something, or if I just need to like fail the damage roll by a certain number. I was trying to speed read how knockback works. And I didn't see it in the Roll20 thing. I saw it in the Game Mastery Guide. But from what it said, it's that they have to fail by a certain amount, but I just wasn't sure if there was an alternate way to do that. Or...
did it say what the fail by was?
Oh yeah, it said if they fail by 2 degrees, then you can apply knockback, and it's basically the distance to get knocked back is the damage rank minus their toughness rank.
Okay. Then we'll use that.
Okay. So, I mean, I just want to knock them back like 5 feet, so we'll see how that goes. But I got to hit them.
You basically want to knock them off the top of the fountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What are you using?
Crimson Cannon Punch. With that +5, I am going to do a power attack. So my damage is up by 5. My roll is normal.
Okay.
And hopefully I roll good, because I need to do a bunch of things.
That's...
Not possible.
Not,
What happened there?
I don't know. But it is not possible for you to roll a total of 1.
No, it is not.
It's not adding your bonus, and it's...
I don't think it's adding anything.
No.
It's not actually rolling the die.
Yeah.
Did you update that recently?
I did, but I didn't change anything on the attack.
It's because your crit value isn't there.
Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. 20 to hit with 35 damage.
That will hit.
Cool.
And this guy's already been like bitten by a lizard and poisoned and...
Yep.
Get him, Ruby!
All right, that is a 15 on the toughness roll.
Cool. So... Oh, actually...
That's, you could use the, you could go ahead and you could use the knockback if you want, but they're, unconscious.
They're taking a nap.
As long as they are off the top of the fountain.
Sure, they're off the top of the fountain.
Okay.
They're in the base of the fountain. And now drown.
And after that, I'm going to have to spend a couple of hero points, and I have exactly a couple. I'm going to get another standard action. I'll spend the point to not exhaust myself. And I will spend a point to temporarily get the advantage of Fascinate using Intimidation.
Okay.
And then Ruby will channel her best Sailor Moon and say, we're in like a farmer's market, right? She'll be like, "Attention, villains! A farmer's market is a place to exchange money for produce. It's the lifeblood of the local community, and upending it for chaos is unforgivable. We are the Glittering Guardians who fight for peace and for courage. And for the honor of Lafondie, we will punish you." And hopefully get a bunch of people to look at her.
I really wanted a by the facets of Lafondie. We will punish you.
Sorry, I was watching She-Ra today.
Emerald swoons.
I have to ask, are you up? Did you take the... Did you move up onto the
I
top of the...
wish I could, but I don't have enough
fountain?
move action to do that. I mean, if
Look,
you-
I'm gonna give it to you because I feel like you should be on top of the fountain for that.
that was my hope.
Oh.
And I'll roll an intimidation check to fascinate,
Okay.
and hopefully,
Remember, you still got the +5.
yes. Hopefully that was cool enough to know.
Here's a luck point. Reroll
Oh, thank
that.
God. Okay. I had that in my head for a while. I was hoping it would work. 22
All right. And what is that?
against their insight or will defense.
Oh wait, no, you're
That's not
out.
22.
Let me close that.
That's a 27.
Yeah, because that's a.
Oh, because of the luck point. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, then
actually,
plus
the
5.
5,
So
so that's 32.
32.
All right. I'm just gonna say the minions are all fascinated because I'm not even gonna go there. And it's anybody who can see you. Is that correct?
I would think so. It doesn't specify, but I would think so.
All right. I'm going to assume because that's what I would think. Yeah. Come on. Would you? Be real. All right. And this one with the blue dot over here is fascinated as well.
Okay. She's feeling real
several
spicy
of the
after that.
several of the bystanders are also fascinated.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's no selective on Fascinate.
Nope. Hopefully it's in a good
That
way.
also technically means that we should all have to make the roll.
I mean,
Fascinate, you can choose.
she did say villains.
Yeah, but she's also making a big old speech on top of a fountain.
I mean, I feel like Emerald's fascinated for a whole nother reason.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinated is they just sort of stand there and stare at you, correct?
Yeah, unless she makes an offensive action, they will just continue to sit there and go,
Hey, you're pretty. All right, so back down here. Let's. Some more minion-y stuff happens. Blue is fascinated. More bystanders run around screaming. More chaos in the places where you guys aren't at. Who are you? The heck are you? Hold on, I've lost someone on the map.
Oh,
Oh, there you are. Okay.
glad you found them.
Yeah, I found them. They are going to take note now because everybody has just stopped and started standing around. They're going to move. Try to figure out what's going on. Morganite?
She's having a day. There's a lot. I'm not exactly happy with like any of it. So most of the minions are fascinated, correct?
Yeah. Most of them from here, let me just do a little.
Basically anyone I can see.
Basically up anybody up through here.
Okay, so what type of action is it for me to activate my light?
Standard.
Yeah.
Standard?
Yeah.
Alright. So standard action to activate my light. Move.
What is the
I gotta say, this time it actually might be worth putting an aura on you because I don't think we'll all be
Oh, yeah.
covered.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, the
120
lights
foot.
range. Yeah.
You got to it before my computer even responded to the fact that I was asking it to go there.
Yeah, 120-foot radius.
All right.
Bam, light.
Light, and you moved?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Bystanders, doing bystander things. Who's this?
Yeah, so the Soda and Alexandrite don't have the advantage.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Who is this?
Oops. Which advantage?
Okay.
You don't get the benefits of being inside of Mary's light.
Oh, yeah, no, we're too far.
And we're back to Amber.
Oh. Hey, cool. So the one closest to us has been dealt with.
That is correct.
There are two.
You guys bit, punched, and knocked back them out of their senses.
Yep. And there are two others that are relatively close.
Mm-hmm. The
Okay.
closest one is probably the blue dot one.
Yeah.
But they are currently fascinated.
Right. I have
there
a
is
pile of movement, so.
Yeah, and there is the green one that is moving toward you.
Yep. I'm going to scurry over to the green one.
Okie dokie.
As a move action. As a free action, I'm going to change into acid.
Yay!
Amber is acid, everyone. Amber is acid.
And let's just go ahead and flat this guy with a bat of acid.
I guess I have to ask, because we transformed this episode, does that count as a transformation?
Yeah.
You can't say it's a secret.
Then I have a bingo.
Okay. Give me that good old slapping power.
Use the power of the bingos.
Okay. I've got the +5, although that's a natural 1, but I've got a hero point.
You do. You
So
actually have 2.
Right. So that's garbage, but since it's a hero point, that's a 28 with a +5. It is a 33.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. That's a DC 26.
That is an 18.
So it's a fail by 8.
They didn't like that at all.
Okay.
Just
That's
came
fine.
up and slapped them in their face, and it hurt real bad.
It did.
It's kind of rude.
I know.
Soda.
Okay. She is going. So a couple options. She's gonna. The intention is she's going to feint an attack on Blue Glowy Dude.
Okay.
But what's really going to happen is a team up attack with Alexandrite to have my hallucinations go through her. Not replicants.
Yeah, I mean, they're just a bunch of me over and over. They're
her extra ones. So they all look like extra scary creatures.
Okay.
We're trying to make them intimidating and scary.
I mean, they kind of already are.
True.
They are
what
big old.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, what are you trying to accomplish?
A lot of psychic damage. A lot of psychic damage.
Okay, so your hallucinations, I don't think are damaging.
I don't. No. You're right. I was getting it backwards with psychic attack. I keep doing that.
So then
I read that wrong.
can we do it since what we're wanting to do is psychic damage? Could we use the minions? Can we multiply the psychic damage for each each minion do the psychic damage?
No, you're trying to do a team attack. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to add to whatever Alexandrite is going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that you can do.
We were trying to figure out a way to combine our stuff. It's just, nah, that one didn't work. Okay, never mind. She's gonna run over and punch a minion, and then hopefully use takedown 2 to punch that other minion afterwards.
Okay, which minion are you going to?
Come on, mouse. This one.
Okay,
Over here. There you go.
Go over there and punch yourself a minion.
Punch. That is not sleight of hand. Unarmed.
The type of sleight of hand.
27.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
Great. So then, bam. 26.
Well, hold on.
Sorry.
That is a 25 toughness for the first minion. And you only have to hit, right? Or do you have to actually take them down to hit the second time?
No, you have to take them down in order to continue to attack.
You are correct. I got overexcited. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I punched one and he took it like a champ.
He sure did.
I don't like you.
He don't like you either.
Hey, Vicky, I don't like that result. Will you re-roll it, please?
Sure. Let's see. How about a 26?
Rude.
What? You are not allowed to complain about roll 20 rolls.
I am, though, because it only does this when I'm playing minions. You want to do anything else there, Tata?
See, this is how we get the legend of Bobrick the Fishmonger.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really can do anything else because that's my action and movement, and I think my other stuff only works if my action is successful.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. Because then that's making like my psychic attack or hallucinations a bonus action, and they aren't. They are full action. All right. Alexandra, it's your turn. No, sorry, Emerald, it's your turn.
Wiki,
Yes.
I want to apologize
Oh no.
because I'm going to spend a hero point in order to use channel my Jinx ability through Morganite's sphere and ask for every single minion or every single bad guy that is in the yellow sphere to make a will save.
Oh God.
Okay. It's not a sphere, it's a light.
It's a light.
All right, everybody within the light, because now it's an unlucky light for the people I choose for it to be unlucky.
That will break the fascinate.
Yes, it will.
It might be worth it, but it will break the fascinate.
It is a will save DC 21.
Okay. I'm rolling once for all of the minions. I am not counting all of those and then rolling each time. That is just not going to happen. So.
If you roll higher than a 21, roll again.
Okay. What is it based on?
Will.
17.
All right. That is.
And that was a reroll, by the way.
Okay. I hate you. They have a -2 to everything they do.
Okay, cool. Hold on just a second.
Beat a 21. And then say
He's-
like 26, 26, over 21, 17.
Hold on a minute. I think blue is also in the light. Yeah. Come on. Do you want me to re-roll for blue?
This would be a judgment call on your part. I don't know if I could spend the luck point to have everyone re-roll.
No.
No, it's just one.
Because the power is being channeled out through everyone. But if no, then no, I wouldn't be able to.
Okay. So yes, all of the minions failed, but blue is fine. And give me just a second to find what I'm looking for. That is not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Emerald, your powers are subtle, yes?
Yep. And insidious and
Okay.
like, yeah. No
That's fine.
detect.
All right.
Indirect.
Okay. Yep, gotta do it. Gotta do it. Hey, bright light lady.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Ooh, that's not great. Does a 20 hit you?
No.
Or dodge?
No.
I want drama. Have a hero point.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
How about a 22?
No.
I really want this drama.
Give me another hero point and I'll say you can hit.
Go ahead and take another hero point.
Yay, 4 hero points for letting Mary get hit.
So your light goes on and minions are being fascinated, going down, and things are happening, and suddenly you are hit with a blast of hellfire.
Oh. Oh.
And it takes you a moment to orient yourself to where it's coming from.
Oh, we may not know the pinpoint, but we know the who.
Uh-huh.
And
Being a sky.
up on the roof, just outside of your light, steps a figure you've seen before.
Next to Tom Kartos.
I figure he's a mortal
Yes.
enemy of mine.
No.
No?
No.
Look at your
Oh.
mom.
Yep, it's your mom.
This is the same big bad leader person that you guys have seen twice before. And this one looks very different from the others.
Just coloring in pastel trauma right now.
And they hurl some very vile insults at you with your mother's voice.
Oh.
That'll do that.
And
So what do I have to roll for getting hit?
yeah, you do.
Like, what's that roll? And why will I go from having 4 hero points to 3 for that reason?
Probably.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a 28 toughness, but I'm gonna make it 24.
Thank you. I have better odds of hitting it. Hey, I have a hero point.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Girl.
Oh God.
What the? Hun. That's bad.
Wow, big god for that hero point, making that a 20.
So that is a fail by 4. So it's just a bruise. It hurt real bad.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The psychic damage was probably worse.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely
trauma
the psychic
damage.
damage was worse. Alexandrite?
Well, since Avi does not know any of that's going on.
No.
She's going to have the minions do the same thing they did before. And
Okay.
just throw a knife at, but they kind of condensed the circle in a little bit. So they kind of are more spread out around him.
Okay.
So how many do I have left? I have 4 left. Oops. Oh,
Nope.
God damn it. Oh,
Nope.
these guys suck. I mean, at least they're good distractions, so that's positive, I guess.
Yep. That's a whole big nope. And what would you like to do?
And I'm going to, I swear to God, this is like just the snowball scene just multiplied time so far.
I mean, it's worth pointing out that your minions are not really designed to be offensive. They are designed to soak damage for you.
True. So she is going to try and suffocate him.
Okay.
That was not the phrase I was expecting to come out. Okay, cool.
She's
Actually,
like,
she's going to try and put him to sleep.
I mean, that's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Technically.
Yeah, but one's a will save and one's a fortitude save.
No, they're
Ah.
both fortitude saves.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, sleep just has a higher fortitude save.
Huh?
Yeah, because it's either you're just making someone go unconscious or you're gonna kill them. They're so unconscious.
So, sleep is. I'm assuming sleep doesn't need a 2-hit roll, correct?
Correct.
No, it does. It
Okay.
does not have perception range. It's ranged.
Okay.
That's why the DC is probably better. So 26.
That'll hit.
So he needs a 20 toughness save. Assuming he's
Fortitude. That is a 14. So
Oh.
dazed and fatigued.
Isn't
No,
he already?
14 is exhausted and disabled.
Yeah, exhausted and disabled.
Oh, sorry.
Wiki doesn't know how math works.
Well, no, I just misread the numbers that were on the screen.
Damn it, Wiki! I need a bingo. Another bingo. Did he? He already had something else too, didn't he?
Not this one, no.
Oh, that's right.
That
So-
one's that one is now unconscious.
Okay, because yeah, oh god, what I forget what the sleep has something else that it does. Oh, so with one reflection imposes 2 conditions. Oh, essentially.
A -5. Boy, this person's going to be useful.
Yeah, -5 to everything.
Yeah.
All right.
So night. That's
All
what she
right.
passive aggressively to him. She
I mean,
taunts
he's
him.
not asleep yet, but he's like, well, he's
I know.
exhausted.
Rolling.
Yeah,
All
she's gonna
right.
taunt him
So
and say night.
I need my minion sheet back because they're going to throw some fire at you. All right. So the 2 that are up top, these 2 up here.
The ones that are after soda.
No. Above the crates. Look for my ping.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
To the north of us, just a little bit, I think.
You see the
ones that- like by the alleyway.
yeah, these 2.
Okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
can't see your pings.
Yeah.
Oh, I must be on the wrong layer.
That's like it. Yeah, that's not helpful.
There
Can
it
you
is. There
see
it
them
is.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. So those 2 are going to throw hellfire at Alexandrite. An 18 and a 13 to hit.
Well, seeing as my toughness, I guess, is 1 since I have
No.
the minion.
Not toughness, you're looking for dodge.
Oh. What's the first dodge? What was the first one?
18.
Okay, that hit.
All right. And I'm assuming 13 doesn't, though.
13 does not.
All right. Do you want to...
Yep, so Pinky's going to
Sacrifice.
jump right in front of there.
All right. Pop. Okay, the 2 minions over by Soda.
Can my minions take other people's damage?
No,
Nope, just yours.
just you. They're just gonna, one of them's just gonna reach out and try to slap you.
Well, hang on. Can they even tell that I'm there?
I mean, you
Because
just
of
tried to punch them.
I know I just punched them, but there's the whole mental invisibility. You are concealed from all senses except tactile senses.
Okay, but is that active? Don't you have to activate that?
Do I? Says all senses. Okay. Did I? Okay, good. I'm gonna say I probably do, so never mind. He hits me.
Okay.
Or he's trying to hit me.
Trying to hit you. I don't think he's gonna hit you with a 13, though.
Is this dodge or fortitude?
This is Perry.
Parry. Oh,
No. Okay. What did you roll? That was terrible. Okay, the other one's gonna try to hit you now too.
okay.
With a 28.
Yeah, that will.
Okay. That's a 20 toughness for that.
Ah!
Oh no. Oh no! Because you don't have any points left.
Oh yeah, Alexandria is not going to be very happy about this.
Okay. That's 10. That's only 2 though. So
2 bruises? Or
it's a hit and I
Failed
believe
by
that's a
10?
stagger, correct?
That's a stagger.
Yes.
so 1 hit and 1 stagger. Okay.
Yes.
That's fine.
But
No.
this person also has a fiery aura. I need another toughness save. This one is a 24. Because they touched you.
Okay. That's dumb.
That's unconscious.
Yeah, that's 2 staggers.
Yep.
And so you come over and you try to hit these guys and you don't, it doesn't affect them. You don't seem to hit them. And then one of them sort of just slaps you across the face.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of, at first you're like, that was, and then you're like, sizzle, and that just puts you down.
Okay.
So all anybody hears all of a sudden is just Alexandriate screaming at the top of her lungs, both like mentally and out loud.
Well, they will also feel sort of like disconnect from the...
Yeah, she
mental
is just screaming as loud as she can. Just just a blood-curdling, like, demonic scream as loud as she can. So basically giving away that she is the real person, very obviously. Because she's just...
How evil are my evil people?
That minion made a friend.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Because I know things that you guys don't know. What does your dodge and parry become when you're incapacitated?
0.
0?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're helpless.
Yep. I just wanted to make sure.
The only thing, which I don't think it actually, it does not, never mind, it doesn't meet the requirements. There's just that one thing about her, but it didn't meet the requirements, so it doesn't matter.
Can I suggest something really cruel?
Oh, I'm about to do something very cruel.
It's 10:30. This would be the perfect time to force.
But
No.
just give me a second.
Okay.
So Red sees the hero go down and follows it up with a Hellfire Blast.
Okay.
And Sodalite is dead.
I was gonna say, you're about to make me use that new power I mentioned, aren't you?
And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Calvin's face was definitely not on mute.
I don't think any of our faces were on mute, but maybe Aaron.
No.
Aaron knows the thing that I know, so.
Actually, I don't.
You don't?
I don't think so.
All right, well.
So Alexandra is going to scream for Mary.
This is one of the worst things to happen that didn't involve Sophie.
Yeah.
So, thanks for joining our adventures for tonight.
Yeah.
Let Alex know that he was not the first to kill. And for things happening around the network, tomorrow at 7 p.m., the Freedom League Dark will return. On Thursday, there will be a new blog post up on our website. On Friday, our newest episodes from YouTube will also be posted to our website. Also on Friday, episode 8 of our podcast, Heroes of Tomorrow, will drop. Episodes 1 through 7 are currently available on Spotify and over on our website. We want to say a big thank you to everyone who signed up for our events at this year's Origins. And also to let you know that we do still have 2 seats available for Thursday nights, Whatever Happened to the Alternate Teens. And then also 2 seats left for the Hades Invasion event, which is on Saturday nights. As always, check us out over on Patreon, where we have all kinds of fun rewards for our patrons over there. You can check us out over there to see all the options. And of course, we will be back here next Tuesday for more GemStars trauma. GemStars, I want to give everyone a chance to say goodnight and plug any projects that they have. And we will start with Joe.
That's just...
Did she just leave?
Wow. Fair.
Joe, who are you passing to?
Alexandrite.
I don't have anything, but Alexandra is going to learn a shit ton of new powers here real quick. She's got a lot of points she can use. Play a game. Pass it to Calvin.
All right. I mean, I got to do my Sailor Moon speech, so I'm not really bothered by anything else. But oh my gosh, yeah, a lot of drama happening. So definitely come back next week, and also be sure to check out Freedom League Dark because of a thing. Yeah.
Don't come back next week.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, sorry.
We're off next week.
No. Oh no.
Oh God.
This again.
Oh wait, is it our break?
Yeah, because next
Yeah.
Tuesday is Mira's recital, or is Jemmy's recital.
Oh no, that
Oh
was
my
more evil than I anticipated. Sorry.
Yeah, not for the first time. You gotta wait 2 weeks after a major cliffhanger. Well, I guess there's Freedom League Dark, where a thing happened that was also very dramatic, and some of the heroes got beat up. I'm not gonna say who. So yeah, we'll come see also what's going on over there. Maybe. And of course, also check out the podcast on Friday. because there's a very fun episode coming up. As well, if you're on YouTube, please check out the One with Ice channel, where we have tabletop RPG podcasts and gaming streams. If you want to see me be sad in Mass Effect, I got 2 whole episodes of very sad stuff happening.
Aw.
Very similar to what just happened here.
Aw.
Let's all just pile on. It'll be fine.
Right? With that, I'll pass it off to Brandon.
Yeah. Check out the podcast. I'm there. It's slightly less traumatic.
I'd say it's more than slightly less dramatic.
Fanatic.
I haven't inflicted any trauma on you guys yet.
It's the dinosaur that might disagree.
And do something kind for yourself, and then if you can, for Soda Light. And I will pass it to Aaron.
Yeah, Wiki covered most everything I wanted to say. Patreon, podcast, Origins, the whatever happened to the Alternative Teens game on Thursday night currently has an upcharge. It won't. That's going away. It should not have an upcharge on it. So, and it is the adventure that will soon be published by Green Ronin as an astonishing adventure. So,
Nice.
and also you should do Hades Invasion, which does have an upcharge, but it's going to be awesome because, well, yeah. And yeah, be good to each other. And I will hunt it to Jemmy.
Well, hi. Thank you all for tuning in. Really can't wait to see you guys, I guess not next week, but the week after, where, we gotta fix that. Because, you know, had a plan and then Sodalite got murdered, and I'm like, well, that has shifted the plan a bit. I don't really have much to plug. I mean, come join into the podcast. It's a ton of fun. Come back. Do something nice for yourself. It's really good to work on that. And I mean, yeah, just be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Don't murder, I guess, is what I have to end of now. Yeah, that's it. So I guess back to the GM, or that's everyone.
Well, it's too late. I've already murdered, so.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't murder again.
Okay.
No one else do any murder.
Okay. No promises. That's all from us for tonight. And by the facets of the Fondy, we'll see you here in 2 weeks. Bye. Awkward Calvin wave.
Dang it.